Guys, you ever just like be a Satanist or like an occult because... Me too. Today we're gonna be reacting to a video that I found online that I had to watch it. I had to watch it on stream. I watched like 2 minutes of it and then I was like, oh my god, I have to watch this on stream. It's a quirky little video about why we should hate Pokemon. For those of you who don't know, I might be the biggest Pokemon fan I know. But we're gonna learn some stuff from this guy about why I'm a Satanist because of it. Now keep in mind, I think this video, I mean, look at him. I mean, he looks old. He's got a lot of cool merch in front of him. I kind of want to hang out with him. He's got all the cool toys. He's the cool kid on the block. All right, let's watch it.
Now, a lot of things come over from the Orient.
They do.
A lot of things come over from the Orient. And some
Yo, I remember we used to have these projectors. All the zoomers in my chat will not know what this thing is. What this thing was is it was literally a mirror that was also a projector. So it would like light up, you put a piece of paper here and it would like take the data via mirrors and then like shoot it out.
Things have a big impact on us and some things don't. I can't think of anything that come over from the Orient that actually had a big impact or a phenomenon type craze other than Godzilla.
Let's go! He recognized Godzilla!
But there is something new that's come over to the United States,
yeah,
and has actually captured the minds and the imagination of every single child. And you know what? It's not new at all.
What? Are those like trading cards? Like what is that in front of him? That's not Pokemon, is it? This thing right here? It doesn't look like Pokemon.
Japanese kids have been watching this thing since 1995. It started out as a cartoon, went to a comic book. They made it into a video game, went to toys, collectible card game.
It's Minecraft.
Now, praise God, there's even a movie on it. And it was started in...
Praise Jesus! You heard him! Praise God! There's a movie! Mewtwo Strikes Back! Praise Jesus.
It's not new, but it's new to kids, and they're eating it up.
Oh, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, baby.
And it's called Pokémon. And it stands for...
Oh, this is Time Magazine? Look at those renders. This guy looks like Big Yoshi.
Pocket Monster. And it even made the cover of Time Magazine. Now, the first thing I want you to notice is, do you notice any symbol up there that you've seen before?
All right, hold on. Let me try and guess.
A few moments later.
I don't know. That's like hypnotism, I guess. It's really just the intestines of a real-life tadpole. If you guys didn't know that, you can see the intestines of tadpoles. This is what an actual tadpole looks like.
The spiral.
Okay, yeah, he's talking about
And it stands for what?
Evolution.
Male fertility.
What?
This thing is actually called Poliwhirl, but they actually had another name for it before they renamed it. When this creature first came out, it was called Hypno.
Cap. This dude's lying to the parents. Low key, thank God my mom did not watch this shit, or else I wouldn't be here today.
And they changed it to Poliwhirl to make it a little more innocent. But you see, what it actually does is it's supposed to be able to mesmerize. And
what are you doing with that laser pointer? You're gonna mesmerize me. I'm like a cat. I'm gonna start clawing at my computer screen.
Hypnotize its enemies. And you can see how that would happen. That starts spinning around, and it's just like one of those hypnotic wheels that they use to hypnotize.
Yeah.
And you see
does he believe in hypnotism? I think that might be step one of his problem.
Up here in the top, here's a creature, an alligator type creature over here, dragon. Kind of a funny duck-billed thing down here.
Big Yoshi.
And this is an interesting character over here. This character over here is called Mewtwo. And Mewtwo...
He can't talk about Mewtwo without talking about Mew 1. The audience has to be so confused.
If you look at him real carefully, he looks like an alien. But you know, the first thing that I noticed about that thing is, when I looked at it, and I looked at those eyes, I said, you know what? That kind of looks like the things that we used to pray to inside that circle.
What are those things?
Now you notice that he has a particular salute that he's given. And he's in this pose. Every time that you see Mewtwo, he's in this pose. Now he has 3 fingers.
How many times has this guy seen Mewtwo? Mewtwo is a Christian role model. This guy needs to read this article right here. Yeah, I don't see him doing the little salute there.
And those 3 fingers are always sticking out like that. Now, he doesn't have 5 fingers like we do. He has 3.
Because he's a Pokemon.
But if they were the 3, on us, they'd be this. And that doesn't mean hook 'em horns. Doesn't mean I love you. Doesn't mean one more. It means hail Satan.
I didn't know that. But also, how is he assuming that this would be Mewtwo's? Like, this is like radical, you know? Does this really mean hail Satan? Every time Spider-Man goes to fling web, he's like, hail Satan, hail Satan, hail Satan.
It's the satanic salute that all Satanists identify themselves with.
Any Satanists in the comment section, do you do this for real? Please tell me you do.
And it says here, you look here, it says for many kids, it's now an addiction. Very much so. Cards, video games,
Really
toys, a new movie. Is it bad for them? What we need to look at is whether or not that particular statement holds true. Is it bad for them?
Terrible.
Here's one of the characters. Oh, come on. I know you wanted to do that, see? That's why I did that.
It's a cute Pikachu.
He's cute. But the one thing I've noticed about him right off, this...
All right, what do we notice about him? He's cute. Obviously, that's what the audience noticed. He's yellow. He's shocks people. Oh, is it that his ears look like this? Maybe.
This is Pikachu. One thing I noticed about him right off was his tail. It's a lightning bolt.
He might as well have just said, first thing I noticed, he's yellow. I mean...
And it's the satanic Z. And even...
Satanic Z, what does that even mean?
Now, what we need to do then, everybody go, oh, again. Oh, I know, he's cute, isn't he?
He is cute.
Little satanic tail. Up here is the Pokemon
He's the one who
ball.
said it was cute.
Okay, that's this thing here.
Dude, that's a
the
sick
camera
toy
do
right
that.
there.
You actually catch the monster inside of that thing and harness the power in there. They tell you that if you catch them all, you become a Pokemon master.
Woo!
Listen.
He's selling me on it.
Parents, that word master will appeal to any child.
Yeah?
Because they can become a somebody. They can become a master. And you know what?
So, oh, how dare Pokemon give kids purpose?
If you're the master of something, you don't need mom, you don't need dad, you don't need grandparents, you don't need aunts and uncles, you don't need school, and you probably don't even need a church. Because you're a master. You can become a god.
Okay.
That's the premise of what this has been.
I've caught all the Pokemon before, and I'm a little bit more humble than that.
If this was actually clear, you'd see that that's a halter top. And she's got short shorts on. And you know she's got to be about the same age as what Ash is. Okay? And she's described as Ash's companion. And listen
He's
what it says
got a point.
about
That is
her.
weird behavior. She's young.
She's headstrong and stubborn, constantly arguing with Ash. Typical woman. Just kidding.
Typical woman. This guy's sexist too.
God forgive me. All right.
God's not gonna forgive you, bro. Now there's Twitter, bro. This guy sexist for reals.
And then there are two characters, and one's called Jesse, and the other one's called James. And listen to what it says about them.
What does it say?
It says, prepare for trouble, make it double. Jesse and James are an evil gang looking to steal rare Pokemon. Jesse and James are stuck up, fashion conscious, and you know what? In the program, they're also prone to cross-dressing.
James boobs!
Now, if you don't know what that means that if you feel like you're a woman in a man's body, oh, what kind of role model would that be? Okay, now remember at the first...
All I remember as a kid was being like, I want to be just like James and have boobs.
I don't know about you, but I mean, even if I wasn't a Christian parent, I wouldn't want my kids to grow up with those kind of traits. And they're definitely not the role models we want our kids to be.
How about you let your kids watch TV, but then you also parent them? I remember sitting there watching TV, watching Pokemon in the morning, and then my mom being like, but stealing is bad. And I'd be like, but I want a Pikachu. And she'd be like, but stealing's bad. And I'd be like, I guess it's bad. My mom knows.
Look at this.
What are we looking at?
Because this is very highly unusual.
Oh, Porygon, no!
In hundreds of children.
Porygon.
And look at this. This is Tokyo.
They did my boy Porygon wrong. He didn't do shit. It was Pikachu.
The bright flashing lights of a popular TV cartoon became a serious matter Tuesday evening when they triggered seizures.
Hundreds of kids. Think about how many people watched that episode. What percent of kids are epileptic? 0.6%, okay? So let's say 10,000 people. What is this? Let's say 10,000 people watch that episode, okay? 600 of them are having seizures if they're epileptic. I'm literally saying 10,000. Like, I'm lowballing it. You gotta do the math.
There's something unusual about that. And they went through...
Yeah, because they've never seen flashing lights before. For real, though, like, the flash, that's bad, right? But how many people are like, all right, look at these flashing lights to see for epileptic to their kid?
And it goes on further to say that they went through and even did CAT scans. And the whole premise was that at the end, they had to conclude that they don't know why it happened. Is that by coincidence? Or did something happen that they can't explain? Here is a picture of cute little Pikachu, and he's being energized by an energy ball. And now you notice he's not quite so cute anymore, and his little satanic tail is really erect.
His little tail's what?
Really erect. And one of the things you can do is go out and buy the
because when I got Pokemon Yellow as a kid, I was like, thank God his tail's up, because I'm gonna be up on Pokemon.
But something very unusual is also in this book. Up here is the clenched fist.
Black Lives Matter, dude. He's racist too? Oh my God.
Right down here is a powerful witchcraft symbol, and it's a symbol for fire.
Witchcraft fire symbol. This is the symbol for fire in witchcraft. I know this because of Minecraft. It's a triangle. So he's a little wrong.
Down here is another powerful witchcraft symbol.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay,
it's
which
not.
is a green leaf. And down at the bottom here, this blue ball down in here is the symbol for energy of water.
Energy of water. Oh. Does he like go outside in like the fall and see leaves on the ground and be like, holy shit, witchcraft? This kid right here, you know this dude has the ultimate deck already. And his dad right here dragged him along. And he's like, I'm fucked when I get home.
Do you think they put that in there by coincidence?
Yes.
Do you think they just built this game, put these on there and said, hey, let's just put those symbols on there. They look cool. Kids won't know what they are, but they'll like them because they look cool. Or did they put them on there because they know what the meaning of each one of those symbols is? This is a picture from one of the comic books. Look at this. Pokemon Psychic Surprise.
Oh, hell yeah.
This creature right here is called Haunter.
Did he circle Gengar when he said that?
Creature right here is called Haunter. And I talked to 3 kids in 3 different cities who actually came up and told me that they were having bad dreams and that creature was in their dreams. Little Pikachu down here, he's crying his eyes out. He's not cute, and even Ash doesn't look cute anymore.
Ash, you're still looking handsome, bro. Don't let him lie to you.
I believe that those energy balls represent that the Pokemon get their power by supernatural occult ability. And what made that even more evident was 2 cards. One was called Abra, and the other is called Kadabra.
Holy shit.
Abra, Kadabra. And on the Abra card, it says, using its ability to read minds, it will identify impending danger and teleport the user to safety.
That sounds like a good guy.
Has a pentagram on his forehead. And
Does
he has SSS across his chest. And also the Kadabra character is always pictured on the card with his left hand giving the satanic salute. And again, I have to ask you, do you think that's on there by coincidence?
Let's look. Kadabra. Has he got the pentagram on his head? Alright, that's just a star. And that's just little psychic lines. Okay, he low-key got a point about this thing.
They want our children to be able to look at that and actually at one day now reach up and go, hail Pokemon!
You guys know what to do. Hail Pokemon!
Here in Lakeland, Florida, there was a young boy who had a deck of Pokemon cards, and he was passing them around the class, and the woman teacher noticed that they were paying more attention to Pokemon than they were her, and then she walked over and grabbed that deck out of his hand. He got up and struck her dead in the face with his fist.
It's called Don't Touch My Shit.
And the parents came to pick him up, and you know what he told his father? They were trying to steal my powers.
Did he really say that? I'm going to venture to say that he said they tried to steal my Pokemon, which is what they did.
I don't see it as being something that is beneficial to our children, and I sure don't see it as something that's going to help get the child established in the ways of the Lord.
Yeah.
This is totally
Pokemon's
the opposite.
For sinners.
Remember that the whole goal in all of these role-playing games, and especially in Pokemon,
Fortnite is for Satan,
is to become the master.
Wow. That was terrible. I hated that so much. Clearly that guy just doesn't like having fun. The moral of the story, if you watch this, okay, this should be a warning not against media franchises that you disagree with, but against letting people raise your children for you. All right, call my mom.
Yes, Pip.
Hey, you're live on Twitch. What's up?
Nothing. Why?
I just have a question for you.
Sure.
So we just watched a video on stream. It was a 30-minute sermon that this guy gave about why Pokemon is Satanist and will ruin your family's lives.
Wow.
Did you ever have those concerns, you know, when we were growing up playing Pokemon, that we were going to become, you know, join the occult?
No.
I appreciate you, Mom, because,
Okay.
you know, you parented me and you didn't let Pokemon parent me. So, guys, my mom was smarter than this guy. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. We'll see you guys.